Harry, Gary Johnson is staying now. We know that he's going to be here. He signed a 2-year contract. How are you and the other guys feeling about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's great news for the club. He's obviously got good pedigree with other clubs he's been at, so yeah, it's good news.
And how about for you and your chances of getting more game time here? He's suggested one or two of the younger lads might get in the side for this weekend. You hoping to get some game time?
Yeah, obviously I'll be delighted to get some game time on the weekend. It will be a good send-off from the Football League and hopefully stand me in good stead for next season.
And can you look forward to next season at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've all got to look forward to it now. I mean, what's done's done. We've got to look to bounce back.
And then you've been out on loan this season. You had some time at Gloucester City, and they kind of got out of trouble in the end. So, do you sort of take anything from those loan spells?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great experience at Gloucester. Like, helped me both mentally and physically. So, obviously, that being Conference North, I think I can take a lot of what I did there into next season in the Conference Premier. Yeah.
And what's it been like this season with so much change at Cheltenham, different managers? I mean, half the squad's changed since the beginning of the season. What's that been like for you?
I mean, it's been a tough first year in full professional football, but obviously I can take a lot from it, so it's only going to stand me in good stead for the rest of my career.
Yeah. And how do you see things going forward? I mean, we know a lot of guys are out of contract, they're not necessarily going to stay, but someone like you're perhaps a bit more secure. Do you think you and some of the other younger lads are going to start forming the basis of a new side?
Yeah, I mean, there's a good base of the young lads that we've got here, but obviously we're going to look to regroup in the summer and build a squad around what Gary wants, the gaffer wants, and hopefully we can come back.
Yeah.
Harry, I was looking through our archives in the pictures the other day, and saw a picture of you as a 9-year-old on the terraces at Wadden Road. Obviously, you've only really experienced Cheltenham as a league club. It must be worse for people like you and Joe Hanks, that local boys, to have this happen.
Yeah, I was devastated when we got relegated, but as I've been a fan my whole life. I've known us always to be a Football League club, so yeah, it was hard to take.
Yeah, but I suppose the good thing that you've got now is you can be a real part of the mission to get back into the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do, is get the club back where it belongs in the Football League.
Yeah, has the manager said anything? He's told us that almost next season starts now with Saturday at Wimbledon. Is that the sort of the mood that's going through?
Yeah, but I think we're all still a little bit obviously down. We're not just going to forget about it, but yeah, we have to look forward now. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's also sort of sung your praises, sung people like Bobby's and a couple of the young lads' praises since you've come back in. So that must be heartening to hear that you're making an impact on him.
Yeah, no, it is good to hear, obviously, from a personal point of view, but at the moment I'm just still upset about the club getting relegated. So,
yeah. And looking forward to Wimbledon. If he said that he's going to have a little look at some of the young players to have a look. So you'll be obviously desperate to get that start if you can.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to show the gaffer, repay his faith if he does play me, and also show the fans what I can do and what I can bring next year.
Yeah, you had that little run, didn't you, over Christmas where you got into the side and then it sort of fizzled out for you for no reason. That must have been more frustrating than anything for a young player.
Yeah, it was frustrating, but it's football at the end of the day. It's up and down.
Yeah, and we've just spoken to Bobby. He said that you and him have got a nice little partnership going together from your spell. When was the first time that you sort of played together, you and Bob?
I don't even know. We obviously played with each other in 16s and that, but I wasn't really playing up front with him. It was only until the youth team that we started playing it there, but we just had a connection hit it off from there. Yeah,
and do you think that you could do that in the first team, and if you get the chance to do that at Wimbledon on Saturday, you begin sort of the sum of the parts is almost better, you and Bobby together than.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a good understanding of each other, and we do it out there in training with the lads. We show them what we can do, so I'm sure we can do it on Saturday and Wimbledon if we get the chance.
Yeah, and next year, are you looking to make yourself I suppose it's the time for you, Bob, James Bowen, people like that, and Joe Hanks to sort of stand up and say, look, I want to be a 35, 40 game regular rather than just the sort of 15, 20 games.
Yeah, it's definitely time to stand up and be counted. We want to try to get rid of the youngster sort of caption thing and try to get be a regular. Yeah.
Yeah, is it going to be a tough summer in the gym and building the body up and trying to sort of stay fit, or do you allow yourself a bit of a break from it?
No, definitely. Well, you have to have a little bit of a break, but I'll certainly go in hard at it in the summer and make sure I'm ready for next season.
Yeah, that youngster tag is one you want to throw off, is it? You want to just be Harry Williams, Cheltenham player, rather than Harry Williams, young Cheltenham player?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're not looking for excuses at the end of the day. We want to go out there and play football.